Check, check. Hopefully this doesn't go off anymore. Alright, cool. Um, I guess I actually don't even have to have the audio. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're talking about love. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying that unconditional love does not exist. And yeah, I think it does. So here we go. Let's see, what was the last thing I was saying? Oh, and then, yeah. And this is ChatGPT, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah, I use AI. Get over it. People, that's like getting mad at people for using a cell phone when it came out. Get with the times. Okay, I digress. When it comes to finding agape, okay, so yeah, agape. I when I was doing when I first I took a philosophy class in school at USD, and yeah, love came up. And then when I was thinking about all this, I only thought about it with just a significant other, pretty much, or kind of just loved ones, like bloodline loved ones. But like it can actually have like as I was reading this, just like a fresh, non-biased thing. It works for just anybody. By the way, yeah, it doesn't have to be anybody special. Like if you can find it in your heart, yeah, you can live agape every single day, and it seems pretty fucking chill. But nonetheless, I wanted to just when it comes to these panels that I've been on, uh, it seems right now I need to hone in on significant other, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, blah blah blah, romantic relationships. So that's what we're doing when it comes. First comes and the well I get first my theory on finding a unconditional love for your significant other. It's the four Greek loves. Three in a particular order unlocks agape, and so it's eros, and then philia, and then storgy, and then that unlocks agape. Yeah, because and then so first comes eros, lust for that person, and then philia. I spelled it wrong. Well, hopefully they feel philia, whatever. And then that person becomes your best friend. Then comes. Wait, is it storagey that's friends? Fuck, now I gotta look it up. Hold up. My bad. I, I actually think my thing is storagey that's friends. Hmm. Family. Okay. Yeah, Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then, yeah. Okay. Then, then comes storage. Okay, there we go. Then storagey, which is family love. Family love. And you start a family. Very important. Then you unlock for that person. Let's see what we get. I think that's pretty solid. Ooh. Let's see. That insight has now been woven directly into the book as a full. Okay. Eros, attraction and desire, feeling best friendship and emotional intimacy, storge, family loyalty, and building a life together, agape, transcendent. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Hmm. Uh, I wonder.
How romantic love can evolve through the four Greek loves: Eros, attraction and desire; Philia, best friendship and emotional intimacy; Storge, familiarity and building a life together; Agape, transcendent unconditional love. Transcendent unconditional love. It now reads as a spiritual evolution of love, rather than just four separate definitions, which gives the book a much deeper philosophical core and a unique perspective.
Oh, what? Oh, come on. Hey, we're supposed to read the whole thing, dog. Hold on.
That insight has now been woven directly into the together. Agape, transcendent unconditional love. It now reads as a spiritual evolution of love, rather than just four separate definitions, which gives the book a much deeper philosophical core and a unique perspective.
Dude, that's not it. Why do you think? Oh, I get it. Dang. Well, I mean, I don't want to read it. Like, I'm bad at reading. Hold on. I highlighted or something. They know what I want. God damn it. Up there. Oh no. Dang. Yo, what is with that? What is with that? Ugh. Alright, I have to whisper? Sorry, my headphones died, and if I raise my voice for some reason, it's gonna go through the roof. And I really want to get to this. I want to. Okay, I guess I'll have to just. Well, I'm gonna scroll through it. Who cares? I'm lazy and I'm bad at reading. I'm not gonna apologize for that. But I'm actually interested to see like how these changes change the document. Alright. Unconditional love, the one true love, spiritual, philosophical, and practical journey into agape. Many people's lives when they begin to question whether love is truly real. Not attraction, not attachment, not lust, not convenience, not the temporary emotional highs that disappear when circumstances change. Yeah, when shit gets real. Real love. Kind of love that remains when beauty fades, when money disappears, when mistakes are made, when people fail one another, when like unknowingly giving and receiving conditional love instead. Yeah, yeah. Society often teaches us that love based on performance, appearance, status agreement, yeah, usefulness, oh, reciprocity. Hmm. People are rewarded when they succeed and abandoned when they fail. Love becomes transactional. Yeah, that was said multiple times today. I should have been streaming, but I just had to get out there, you know. I apologize that I didn't get it, but nonetheless, I think this is important, and we'll get this going around. But deep within the human spirit exists a longing for something higher. A love that does not keep score. A love that does not disappear when tested. A love that chooses compassion over ego. A love rooted not merely in emotion but in truth. That is agape. Ancient Greeks, yeah. I put this in the chat earlier because I had a limited amount of time to, you know, I had a limited amount of time to say what I had to say, and I've realized now that the way to get your point across is not trying to yell over people. It's going into the private chat and being civil about it and putting it in clear black and white, and then whenever they're ready to address it, they'll address it. See, we're learning. But yeah, the ancient Greeks described four major forms: eros, philia, storge. I should have known that, but whatever. Each reveals something profound about the human experience, yet among them all, agape, stands apart. Yeah, that's when you know you really truly fucking rock with somebody. Ride or die. I still love that. Well, this is okay. This is what I read when it changed my mind about it, not just being like significant others in blood, but like just anybody in general. Agape is love for of a parent who continues loving their child through failure. It is a friend who stays when everyone else leaves. It is a stranger who helps another person expecting nothing in return. It is the person who chooses forgiveness instead of revenge. It is the quiet strength to continue loving in a world that often rewards selfishness. Tell me that's not deep as fuck. And something everybody could do. And I think if everybody did it, you'd really like that world. This book is not simply about romance. It's about Existence is existence itself. Okay, okay. I smoked a lot of weed, and yeah, I might have been sipping a little bit, but I can try to see if I can highlight the rest of it, and maybe it'll catch the voice. Let's see. Oh man, I just don't like reading. Man, I lost my place. Okay, it's becoming a person who is very presence brings healing, peace, understanding, and compassion into the lives of others. Throughout this journey, we will explore the emotional and spiritual foundations of unconditional love, the difference between healthy love and destructive attachment, how unconditional love applies to family, friendship, relationships, and self worth. This sounds very therapeutic. Why forgiveness is one of the highest expressions of love. I'm petty. The philosophical insights behind the Greek forms of love, and why agape represents the highest and purest form of love humanity can embody. It's not a book about becoming weak. Unconditional love is not passive submission. It does not mean tolerating abuse, abandoning wisdom, or destroying yourself for others. True love requires strength. True love requires discipline. True love requires emotional maturity. To love unconditionally, it is to stand firmly in compassion while remaining grounded in truth. In many ways, the world suffers not from a lack of intelligence, technology, or resources, but from a lack of genuine love. People are starving emotionally, families are fragmented, communities are divided, relationships are increasingly disposable. Wow, loneliness grows despite constant digital connection. This is getting realer and realer. Humanity has become highly connected. Technology, while becoming spiritually disconnected emotionally. Perhaps unconditional love is not merely a personal virtue, perhaps it's humanity's greatest missing piece. I'm gonna say that again. Perhaps unconditional love is not. I'm just gonna. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna. This is funny. Alright, I'm definitely gonna just start. What time is it? It's only one. Hmm.
Often misunderstood. Some people confuse unconditional love with blind loyalty. Others mistake it for emotional dependency, endless sacrifice, or allowing harmful behavior. But unconditional love is none of those things. Unconditional love is love given without request.
Oh, son of a gun. Gosh darn it. Whatever. Whatever. Uh, I'll condense it down and let's see what happens. It now reads a spiritual evolution of the love rather than just which gives the book most people. Okay. Um. Hmm. I need please. Uh, of summary of please generate a one-page summary of achieving agape with a significant other. Seems good. Oh, that's still pretty. Okay, maybe. Okay, thank you for that. Now, okay, thank you for that. Now, maybe like a 3 cent. Mm, I suppose a 4 sentence per. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Now, please provide a fourth. Q. This is good. I have this documented too, so don't try to steal from me. There we go. Let's see what this is. Okay.
Romantic love often begins with eros, the passion and attraction that brings two people together. Over time, that connection deepens into philia, where the couple becomes true best friends built on trust, loyalty, and emotional intimacy. As life is built together through commitment, hardship, and family, the relationship grows into storge, a deeply rooted familial love. When two people continue choosing compassion, sacrifice, patience, and understanding through every season of life, they ultimately unlock agape, the highest and purest form of unconditional love.
All right. I think I feel good about that. That's a solid fucking. That's a solid definition right there. Hmm? I want to hear it again.
Romantic love often begins with eros, the passion and attraction that brings two people together. Over time, that connection deepens into philia, where the couple becomes true best friends built on trust, loyalty, and emotional intimacy. As life is built together through commitment, hardship, and family, the relationship grows into storge, a deeply rooted familial love. When two people continue choosing compassion, sacrifice, patience, and understanding through every season of life, they ultimately unlock agape, the highest and purest form of unconditional love.
That's awesome. All right. Okay. I think. Okay. So I'm gonna copy that. That's copied for sure. Mm, is there? Okay, hold on. Is there? Is there any way we can condense slash compact it anymore without taking away from the statement? That would just be kind of cool. Bumper sticker type of shit. Love often begins with eros, passion, deepens through philia, friendship, and becomes rooted in storgy family and commitment. When two people continue choosing each other through growth, hardship, and sacrifice and understanding, they unlock agape, unconditional love. It is, oh, this is fucking fire. This is fire. That's awesome. Also copied. Well, this is gonna. Oh, I'm gonna ask the same thing again. Let's just see, like, hmm. Love begins with eros, grows through philia, roots itself in storgy, and ultimately becomes agape, the highest. Wow, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Alright, so, okay, so we got that. We're on the. Interesting that we're over here, but, okay, so that's that. Bear with me. Bear with me. I gotta find, hmm. Don't want that. Not right now. Oh, is everybody? Oh, everybody went to bed. Is it that late? Hold on.
The expectations are. So I'm sorry that that's the expectation for you. I didn't create it. Don't look at me. Talk to your God about that. I didn't make it to be the one that gotta have a baby. But that's the thing is that you want men to be emotionally attached to this baby that they have no real say so over. Yeah. Right? So if you go get rid of it, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't be emotionally attached to it. But if you have it, all of a sudden I'm supposed to have this emotional attachment to it. And then people want to say, if you a man, you ain't taking care of your kids, you ain't shit. I'll be telling them niggas, kiss my ass. If this, as long as the women can do this shit, so can the men. I don't care what you want to say is right or wrong. Yeah. Right? Like it's either nobody can or we all can. Right? We either all can walk away from our responsibilities or nobody can. And if you're not judging them, then you don't get to judge the men. So to your point, that's what my response would be. It's not my like you saying it's apple to oranges, but guess what? People like to say that's a dumbass statement to me because apples and oranges are both fruit. So they can literally be juxtaposed. I can absolutely compare apples to oranges.
So it's apples to hockey sticks. Use that instead.
Huh?
You use apples to hockey sticks instead then.
I was just using that.
I can use, but
I was using
I understand what you were saying, but I'm saying I can use apples and hockey sticks. Anything can be compared. Is my point, right? It's both apples and apples and hockey sticks are both tangible. What is it? Is it what's that word? Animate or inanimate or some shit? Inanimate.
Yeah, but it's
Objects, right? You see what I'm saying? Both used by human beings.
Hey, Trey.
Both sold in stores, right? Like they can be compared. So
that's not
that's
reasonable though. Because you can highlight more differences than you can, like way more differences than you can similarities.
You can, but that's the problem though. If I have a store and part of my product is apples, and over here I also sell hockey sticks, both of the motherfuckers just so happen to be product in the store that I sell. So I can absolutely tell you one of them I sell more than the other one. One costs more, one of them I buy this much, one of them buy that much. They can be compared.
But that's
Right.
still unreasonable though.
But this isn't though. That may be, but this isn't. Because you're saying in the relationship, there's a man and there's a woman, and they both have roles to play, duties to fulfill inside that relationship, right? So, and I absolutely 100% disagree with Angry Man when he says that men never decided that cheating is wrong. Niggas kill bitches for cheating, right? So let's not get it twisted. Men think cheating is wrong too. But to your point, that's an agreement that we made in the relationship. To his point, that's an agreement, the you giving birth is an agreement that we made in the relationship. So if you're going to, it happened to me, man. My chick went all the way to a whole other state. And hold on, my chick went to a whole other state and didn't tell me she was going to get rid of a baby that I didn't even know she was carrying until she got there. Right? Then, watch this. A few years later, when I brought it up, she said I had literally put that shit out of my mind, got all upset, distraught and shit, didn't want to hang out no more, was mad, because she felt the way about having to do that. Because of course, she was blaming me. Right?
Okay,
Even though I had to suck it up and let it know, because I didn't even know you was fucking doing it until you were there. Right? So I'm just saying, like, it's not,
Okay.
so it's what we bring to the relationship, man. You can't compare it.
Okay, but
You can absolutely
but
compare it.
okay, but you mischaracterized what I said. When I said that the men didn't agree to that, I wasn't talking about cheating in general. I was talking about men having women on the side. That's what I was talking about. I didn't say men wouldn't still have a problem with a woman messing with another dude. I'm talking about the universally accepted concept that men who are in monogamous relationships that step out of the relationship are cheating, and it's wrong. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I disagree. Now, if you're talking about concubines, if you're talking about polygamy, any sort, things like that, yeah, I would say, yeah, they absolutely would agree to that. But cheating in itself is, I am pledging my fidelity, and then I take my fidelity away. I just disagree with the fact that any nigga think that shit ain't wrong, because why the fuck else would they have been hiding? Why would we have all these stories about once grandpa died, we found out about these other families, if it was just so rarely accepted, right?
Because it's not socially accepted. That's the point I made. That's the point I made. It's not socially accepted. That's
Right,
the point I
but
was
we
making.
created the socialists.
Hey, you know the crazy part.
We created that.
You know the
That's
crazy
recent.
part.
That's recent.
Sometimes grandma was the side chick that ended up becoming the main chick, and that happened a lot.
That's true too.
Hey Trey, Harvard trying to get up if you sleep, big buddy.
He ain't talking about nothing.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like I say, concubines, polygamy, and all that type of shit. Yeah, but cheating,
But and that's why when I looked up the terminology cheating, it I can't say cheating. I say having an affair. That's something different. When we talk about cheating, most of the time these women know that that man is dealing with other females, right? They pushing them to him. Matter of fact, more these days you hear them say, "Go, you go and get it from another chick. You can't get it from here. If you think you can get it from somewhere else, go and do it." Because they think that pot of thing is a
I
pot
think
of
I'm gonna
gold,
try
and
it.
it's really not. It's nothing.
You as wrong for a woman to be with multiple men, but it was never viewed as wrong for a man to be with multiple women. That's the point I'm trying to make. That
Yeah.
is something that is fairly recent. And
Yep.
so when I say
But
when I
listen, but just don't get your $20 ready, because bros, y'all gonna stop changing words. Cheating is what we're saying. That has a specific definition. It means you promised one thing and did something else. So are you saying that was okay? Don't just
okay,
say
you know
having
what?
multiple women, because that shit come in different forms. We're talking specific about this, angry man. Yes or no? Are you going to say historically that lying about your fidelity was why?
Yo, he about to kick you off. Say something. Say something mean to him before you go.
You know what, Beans? Check this out.
I just want to say, no, I want
It,
him to
was,
answer my
it
question.
didn't need to be said. You know why? Because back then, once again, men made sure that their house was taken care of and their house was taken care of. However many forms and sense. So what was understood need not be explained, right?
You know when a man is cheating, Beans.
When?
This is when a man is cheating. He's in a marriage with a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a woman across town that he likes. That's his side chick or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
He paying her rent. Now he cheating.
That's cheating too, for sure.
He paying her rent. He paying her bills. He doing all of that shit. He's taking care of her financially. Now he's cheating.
Interesting point.
That's some full shit. Let me ask you this question. What if a man was doing that for a chick, but he wasn't screwing her at all? Like, didn't hang out with her, nothing. It was just
Now he a sucker.
bills he was paying.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
That's still cheating,
That's
but
cheating. And the reason why I say that, is because what men covet is the woman's sexuality. Women don't covet our sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
They covet our resources, our ability to do shit for them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're doing something for another woman that you should be doing for your wife, to me that's cheating.
Yeah, don't take it away though. See, we're not saying that he's lacking at home at all. We just saying he doing over there too. He ain't lacking at the crib at all. And I'm glad you just said that too. I wish you would have said that when the chicks was up there.
But see, this
That right
why
there is exactly what I was trying to say to them earlier, right? Which was that when you just acknowledge that the fact that they covet the resources and what the man is capable of doing for them, right? That's the point what I was making earlier. If the nigga is doing all that for you, right? But then he might be doing this other thing, and you want to say that that's not loyalty. Get the fuck out of here. You're getting the very thing that you covet.
But see, this I agree with Angry Man.
Loyalty?
I agree with Angry Man because at the end of the day, when those resources come in the house and you're married, they're the house resources. And when they go out, they're supposed to be on both behalves made sure that it's understood because once again, it's the covering of the legacy that's in that house, right?
No. See, that's it. See, this is what y'all do. You try to make it to where every single motherfucking dollar, right? Like, no. If let's say right now I make 150K, right? And I'm taking care of my family. I got all the 401ks and the investments and some real estate, and I got them set the fuck up. And then next year I start making 250K. And now I'm paying a bitch bills over here. Now all of a sudden I'm not shoring up my legacy. All of a sudden, now all of a
No,
sudden,
but you're cheating. No, but you're cheating.
no.
See,
I'm
and
not.
this is my
I'm not
point.
arguing that point. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I did. I agree with you on that. Remember, I'm the one who said that.
Okay, but okay,
Yeah, I
but
agree with you on that. But I'm talking about what he's saying. The money. If I sure them up, if I got some more money coming in, I'm doing some other with that. That's not doing. I'm not taking nothing away from my mom. Like that's crazy. They still getting the exact same thing. So how am I fucking? I'm not fucking them over at all. They getting exactly what they was always getting. I'm not doing nothing else with them. And truth be told, you should. If you making that kind of money, you should be responsible for more than one woman. You should be responsible for more than one house. You should, especially as black people, because they outnumber us.
Don't tell my girl that.
So it's just the truth. Truth be told, since we know as much as we
You want
shame,
to you want you
we
want to
tell
know
black
you
women
want to
don't
know
nobody else want them, but they don't really want the motherfuckers neither, right? The other motherfuckers neither. So
You
guess
wanna
what?
know-
Y'all need to get with these niggas that's doing well and have this sister wife shit going on.
you want to know what's funny? This is what's funny to me, right? So, P. Smurf, the other day we was having a conversation. I don't know who was up here. I think Harlem was up here too. We was having a conversation about lions versus tigers, like which one is bigger and all of that shit, right?
The Libra.
So if lions and lionesses, if lions and lionesses had the ability to think the way, if all of a sudden one day they just had the ability to think the way humans think, right? The lionesses would be like, why we gotta do most of the hunting and why this nigga get to fuck all of us? And they would stop. And then they would die off. The point I'm trying to make is that you niggas, whether you know it or not, and when I say you niggas, I'm speaking about men in general, you niggas' concept of what a relationship is based on the structure that women set. It's not based on the structure that men set. Really? But you have all of the responsibility in making sure that everything in the relationship is straight. So you have all the responsibility when it comes to resources, when it comes to planning for the future, when it comes to making sure they're straight in case you leave up out of here before they do. You have all of these responsibilities, but you don't really get to dictate the terms of the relationship. You just think you get to dictate the terms of the relationship.
Okay, so for 2027, wait, let me acknowledge what you said. I understand exactly what you're saying. But for 2027, what y'all gonna do is y'all gonna stop using animals as examples. Animals weren't created in the image of God. So they don't get to think like we do. Because we thinking people, we supposed to think above them, right? So I agree. I understand what you're saying, but that's exactly why I appreciate this new wave of young men that's around right now that was like, fuck this dumbass. I gotta pay for everything while you get to sit on your hands and not do shit and all this other stuff and provide. Fuck all that shit. 50-50, right? No, sir. I'm in the middle of it.
So are you saying, Beans?
No, I'm saying I'm in the middle of a sentence. I didn't get to finish it. That's what I'm saying. So I respect my man Cheeky Banter, people like that who got this whole, what do they call it? Home daddy, house husband, whatever it is. Proverbs 31, virtuous woman, to your point, angry man, this chick was a baller. This chick had bread. This chick was a business owner. She didn't sit at home all day. She went out and made bread and used that bread to facilitate in her household. It wasn't all on the man. You understand? And that's what I'm just saying. Shout out to this new generation of men that's holding these women to this standard. And we know they are because these young chicks keep complaining about it. That these niggas don't want to, woo no more. Good. Shout out to y'all. They get to get to the bag, make them spend it.
Yo, okay, man. Remember when you asked me was Tor a lane?
Who?
Torre. Remember when you asked me was he a lane? The reason I had to think about it is because Um, I'm not sure if I think a lame and like a dweeb are the same thing to me. Like for example, like when I think about Cheeky Banter, right?
Do
Um,
it.
no, Cheeky, my guy.
Oh,
I don't think he's a lame.
okay.
Right? Like I don't think Cheeky's a lame. Um, is he a nerd? Yeah, he's a nerd, but like I don't think he's a lame. So that's I don't. That's why I was kind of torn by the question. I wanted to think about it because I think being a lame mean like you don't have no motion in your own world, right? Like you're not getting what you want. Like you're not getting what you want out of life.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm a lame.
It's hot. So, what do you think, Beans?
I think I'm a lame by the way you just described it. That's fucked
Oh yeah,
up.
you smart though. I fuck with you. You objective, but you might be a lame. Shit, I don't know.
That's crazy, bro. I need to look up lame.
P Smurf. P
Yeah,
Smurf.
talk to me, talk to me.
You listen to the conversation, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you're noticing how they're able to have a conversation because when Beans is saying something and then Mont interjects, Bean stops to hear what he says, and then when Mont stops, Bean interject, and they can
Nigga, why you gaslighting? He didn't interject.
They have a conversation because it's flowing, right?
He didn't interject. He waited till I was finished and then he started talking. So if P Smurf agrees with you on that, then that just means he a suck ass nigga too. Because he didn't fucking interject. He waited until I was finished and then he started talking. Because he respect my gangster, unlike you.
You talk a lot though. Well, no, when you gonna stop?
Nigga, I was muted up and gone for an hour. Your mama talk a lot. Fuck is you
You
talking
sure
about?
do. That's why I don't talk to her. She sure do.
Angry man, put your phone down. Put your fucking phone down. You better not, angry man.
Hey,
Trey,
and
go
that's
to
why-
sleep. Don't pay no attention to this.
I'm glad you found out you was lame too.
shit.
Nigga, I'm up tonight, nigga.
Ain't that a bitch? He just playing. He don't mean it. If he send that money, he just playing.
All I know is nobody says dweeb anymore.
I do.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't
that
do
reason,
that.
P Smurf, P Smurf, do you see
I know
what
for a
he
fact
just
nobody
did?
says dweeb.
You see what he just did, P Smurf? You see what he just did? That was the purpose of it, to shut me up. That was the purpose of it. This is the goofy shit I be talking about, bro. They accuse me of the fucking shit that they do on a regular goddamn basis. I'm gonna go through this video tomorrow. I'm gonna show everybody how many times a nigga said, "Hold on, angry man, I'm talking," but they don't do that shit to nobody else.
You a lie,
If
because I was
anybody
doing it
else
to P
interjects
Smurf.
into this, you're talking now. You talking now.
That's because you lying on me, but go ahead.
I'm not lying
I'll
on
be
you, nigga.
ignoring your ass, baby.
I just told P Smurf the same thing, angry man.
Like he will literally be like, I'm trying to interject because I'm conversing with the nigga. But see, the problem with black people is they don't know how to have goddamn conversations. I'm not talking over you. I'm interjecting to address what you're saying. It takes nothing for you to pause for 1 second for me to just address the one thing you said, and then you can keep going after that. But no, yo, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Nigga, you ain't behind the goddamn podium.
Yes,
Speaking
because
to an
I let
audience?
you niggas rock, bro.
You don't let nobody do nothing.
You a
man.
liar. Don't worry, I'm gonna review the video
No,
too.
you
And I'm
a
gonna show
liar.
everybody how I was
You're a
quiet
liar.
and let you niggas rock
You're a
back and
liar.
forth. I'll let you and this
You're
nigga
a
P Smurf
liar.
go back and forth, because both of you niggas
You're a
old as
liar.
dust. I
Hey,
ain't
You're a
let
liar.
me
fucking
get done.
You're a
Bean,
liar.
your
You're a
arms
liar.
out.
And I be
How you
getting,
gonna sit
and I
up
be
here and
getting,
let me do anything? You
yo,
gotta.
you're a liar. And I be getting
Smurf,
interrupted
yeah,
all the
bullshit.
time. And this is what the difference is. The difference is whenever you or anybody else interrupts somebody else, if the person says, yo, hold on, I wasn't finished talking, right? Hold on, that you got it after me. You'll keep talking, and then when you get finished, that person gets to talk. When you tell me, hold on, angry man, I'm talking, right? And I stop and I fall back. Once you get finished, 5 other motherfuckers start talking.
Now that's true. Because I've counted that in my own head. So now that is fucking true. It is.
And then here's the funny thing, P Smurf. Niggas be wondering why I don't do panels on my show. This is why I don't do panels on my show, because niggas interrupt me so much when I'm on other fucking panels. When I'm on my own show and niggas be in the chat room talking about some, yo, drop the link. Fuck you niggas.
Hey, yo, Angry Man.
What up?
Drop the link.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna whenever. See, here's the thing, Beans. You want to know the reason why I'm an awesome YouTuber? Because when I'm uninterrupted, I'm actually able to drop some real fucking knowledge. When I'm on panels, I don't get to freaking finish a damn thought. So everything I'm saying ends up being fragmented.
And for you, it's literally what I just said. I just be wanting to complete my thoughts, bro. I get tired of that.
Yeah, but guess what? Here's the difference. Here's the difference, bro.
You got on Polo, I got on Walmart. I know.
And you know this to be true. You know I don't give a fuck about that. You know this to be true, right? When I do drop that link because I want smoke or because I want niggas to come up on the panel, do I not let people, when they're on my show, talk more than me?
Damn near better than Trey. Can't lie. And I think that's what it really be about. If you be in your host mode, you don't let niggas up so you can argue with them. You let niggas up to facilitate the conversation. I can give you that. Absolutely.
Nah, what I do, and niggas don't peep it, is whenever niggas is on my show, being that I got a big platform, I let you niggas shine. I don't be trying to come at y'all crazy or none of that shit. I let you niggas shine in front of my audience. I don't be cutting y'all off and telling y'all stop talking and all of that goofy shit.
Nah, you don't. I listen, when you tell the truth, I'm gonna agree with you, bro. But when you try to act like some of them hoodies be fly, I be like, nah.
My hoodies is fly as fuck, nigga. Don't you dare do that. Don't you ever do that. And I see
that hat. That Mont keep wearing.
You got something to say about my polo hoodie, Mont? You got something to say about my polo?
I'm gonna keep it to myself, man.
I thought about it too. I'm sick of that shit. Okay.
We know you young niggas don't like primary colors and shit.
Right. Nigga gonna tell me he think I wear all red head to toe.
niggas be out there looking for fuchsia and peach.
Shit. This nigga told me I had on red shoes, red pants, red.
Wait, you don't know, you out there, you out there blood something? Don't you?
Yeah, damn, man. Oh my God, fuck y'all, I got some blood reds too, nigga. I be thinking I'm the shit in my blood reds. Fuck out of here. Can't tell me shit about my creative Rex. Yeah, but I'm really gonna get rid of that hat though.
I ain't been shopping in a minute. I don't even go shopping like that no more.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
I still got shit to talk from the angry man. Shoes I ain't even wearing.
Hell to the no, this nigga's tipping. Yo, I'm wearing all fucking red tomorrow just to piss niggas off, yo. Head to toe, fuck y'all.
But
fuck you, man. Just because y'all said I can't do it, I'm gonna do it, bro.
You know what, P. Smurf? You know what's crazy, P. Smurf? I've gotten to the point where, like, I've reached my limit. Like, I done went and bought a bunch of, shit that I wanted to buy that I couldn't afford back in the day. And it just got to the point where it's like, fuck am I doing this shit for? Like, you just get to that limit where it's like, that's why when he said something about Walmart, like, nigga, I'll wear a Walmart shirt if I like it.
If I put anything out like shit.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that shit, bro.
I'll make the shit look fly. The shit don't make me look fly.
Go ahead and say it, man. I see it on your face.
That's why.
Say that again.
Do you go to Walmart every minute? At all?
Nah, not really. I don't go. I just ordered something from Walmart, but I don't really be going to Walmart like that anymore because there's nothing like I've gotten to that point where, and I heard Trey say that you financially successful too, so you might be able to identify with this. Like, I've gotten to that point where I feel like I done bought everything. So it's like there's no point in me going to Walmart because I used to go to Walmart to like get certain stuff or whatever, and it's like I'm not going because if I don't need shit, I don't really need nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, you got hobbies?
I don't
Like,
really.
you got hobbies?
You said what?
You got hobbies?
Nah.
Oh,
Hey,
you
yo,
bought
hey, you
everything?
echoing,
Oh,
Reezy.
you didn't buy everything yet. Then you gotta
Hey,
pick a
Reezy,
hobby.
echoing.
Yeah, you echoing, bro.
Oh,
Yo, angry man.
sorry, I'll figure it out.
I don't go to Walmart, but I've never been a Walmart guy. I don't want to sound like elitist, but it's just the vibes in Walmart not for me. Like,
I know what you mean.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
it ain't for me.
What you talking about under no circumstances for nothing?
No, I've ran in there like because I was driving by and I needed something real quick. Like I'm trying to buy something stupid, right? But I don't. I prefer not to be inside a Walmart. I don't know what it is. It's just not my vibe. I don't.
The energy is off, right?
That's what, hey, angry man, that's what how rich niggas do. They can't go in Walmart. That nigga uppity. It's okay, man.
Hey,
Now we know who to rob. That's all that shit. You know what? And you know who to rob.
And look, you know what, Trey? If that's even if that was true, like I'm not gonna judge him for it because what he just said, I be feeling the same way. Like I don't like going into Walmart because a lot of times I go in there, people like the energy be off. People in there be looking like they depressed. And that shit be bothering. You feel me?
Nigga, hey, the Walmart near my crib, bro, they had a whole fight, nigga. I'm talking about a brawl, nigga. No cap.
You think you shop at Target?
But you know, I feel that way about shopping in general. Like, I feel that way about Target. I feel that way about the grocery store. Like, I just like the convenience nowadays where you could just order shit and they deliver it to your damn door. You feel me?
See, I don't do that. I can't do that, bro. I cannot do that. I don't let nobody order nothing for me. Like, dropping it, like Instacart, dropping my food off. Oh, Uber Eats and all that. Like, the only time I do it, it gotta be like emergency, something like that. I can't.
Hold on, Monch, you got a foreign?
A foreign? No,
Is your car American or foreign?
I got Cyber Beast.
So what you take?
Stop lying. Mark got a whole Lambo over there. Stop lying, Mark.
Your car
he got that cyber truck, and the nigga don't be using no hand when he drive. But I don't see that nigga do that. I told that nigga I wouldn't even do that.
So your car takes synthetic oil?
No, no oil at all.
Biggs, you really say that, did you?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
No oil at all.
Biggs,
Hey, Mark.
You don't even have a motor.
it has a generator.
Hey, Mark, let me ask you this question, bro, about that
motor.
shit, right?
It's an electric motor.
So I was thinking about getting a Tesla and getting that package, like the automated joint. Like, is that shit really like that? Like, can you really trust that shit?
Yeah, you know, for the most part, you can. Now, occasionally, right? Occasionally, it might be if you're in a situation where where it has to make a fast decision, or a decision where, let's say you're pulling out a block, and it's a car coming. Like, it might be like, yo, should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? And you like, yo, fuck this. Like, you just take over and be like, yo, go ahead. But for the most part, you're never gonna really find yourself too much having to be worried about. Like, I'll be driving and I'll just be like, I'll just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lean my shit back and I just chill.
That's crazy.
That's why
That's crazy.
You gotta perfect that shit a little more for me.
A lot more.
This is definitely like I find myself using them more often than not.
That'd be sick, actually.
See, that's what I'm wondering about. Glitches. That's what I'm worried about. Glitches. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's
Now, you understand that once you get inside of it, it don't glitch, but it's not as quick of a thinker as you, right? But it'll impress you with how it does things, though.
I love the performance of them, but that's my problem, is the glitching.
Hey, Peace Smirk.
While you driving, like while autonomous driving.
Hey, Peace Smirk. When I had my Camaro, right? When I had my Camaro SS, right? So
I'm on the I'm on the damn I'm right out here down from my street, right on like this 4-lane joint. And this Asian dude pulled up next to me in a Tesla, right? Now keep in mind, I didn't really know nothing about the performance of Teslas and shit, right?
Man, them boys is retarded, boy.
So, bro, Trey, check this out. So every time somebody pull up beside me and try to give me that, you want to race look, right? So I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it was like one of the smaller Teslas that got like the little hatchback joint.
Yeah.
Bro, we at the light. That dude took off, and I was like, what kind of space age jets
Let
and
me say
shit?
this.
Bro, them Teslas is disrespectful, my nigga.
You can adjust the takeoff on it. You can literally you know how in today or yesterday's vehicle you have to adjust the 4-wheel drive. In the Tesla, you can go in and program it, and you can make it where it can creep and instantly push. It's almost as if you took just think of a remote control car or slot car. Soon as you hit that button, it's gone. That's just how the Teslas are. That's what scares me.
Nigga, man, listen, I got one partner that got a Aventador, right? The Lambo. Nigga, we got on the goddamn freeway, that thing out.
Easy 150.
Now listen, my other partner got a Tesla, nigga. The Tesla scared me more than the Lambo. No cap.
Hey, I tell you what, Trey. I was out on that C8 Stingray, and a Tesla pulled up beside me and tried that shit. It got me on that Camaro, but that damn Stingray was giving his ass hell.
No, a C8. That's one of the only cars that's going, that can fuck with a Tesla or something like that. Like them Corvettes, the use on them Jones is crazy.
That's because that 12 cylinder, right? V12. Yeah, bro. That the pickup on that shit, right? Because I can put it into Z mode. And the shit shifts like I'm shifting it, like a stick shift. You feel me? Yeah. I'm talking about, bro. That joint take off like crazy. Yeah. 0 to 150 real quick, bro. When I see that, but go ahead. But I still want one of those Teslas though. Like I've been really thinking about getting one and shit.
Which model? Like a truck or like an X?
No, not the truck. Like just like the X, like one of the like the sedan joint.
Got you.
Like the 4-door. What do they call the 4-door sedan joint? It's like
so you got a Model Y, you got a Model Y, and then you got a Model X. The Model X is the doors go up. The Model Y got the regular doors.
Oh, the Model Y.
Bulletproof, right?
The truck is, yeah. I think
y'all talk about Gilbert Arenas' son?
What's that again?
You got to what happened to Gilbert Arenas' son when he got into an accident.
No, I didn't see that.
No. The one that's falling right now?
Yeah, the one that's at USC.
No shit.
Yeah, before.
Was that recent?
This was within the last year.
About a couple months ago.
Yeah, within the last year. So it's bulletproof, but it worked against him in this case because when he got to a crash, he couldn't get out of it.
Oh yeah.
Did he know how to get out of it? Like manually?
I don't know the details on that one, man. Good question.
Yeah, I got a couple I got some homies back in the day that was hustlers, and they had bought they had got a bulletproof Benz and shit that had like the bulletproof windows and the whole nine, and they got into an accident and the joint caught on fire and they was stuck in that bitch. Couldn't get out of it.
Something similar to that.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
So I'm good that I like that it's bulletproof, but they should make a mechanism. If they ain't already got one that I'm not aware of, they should make a mechanism you better get out easy or something.
Yeah, no, they got manual. I don't know if everybody know how to do it, but you can manually open the door or electronically open the door from the inside.
I don't think he could.
Or you
I
could
know I
get.
can.
I would try to get out through the trunk.
Hey,
You
you
know,
echoing, RZA.
Still?
I don't. Not if he was in a cyber truck. It ain't gonna work. Um, I don't know how long he had the car. Like I don't know if he just got the car. Like to know how familiar he was with the car. But it is definitely a manual door in the inside, a manual
A
button.
flat plane cranking a V8 Corvette, Chevy Corvette C8. Damn, I thought that mine had a V12. My apologies. Damn, I'm over here tripping.
You said what about it?
I'm looking at they say the mid-engine track weapon features a 5.5 liter naturally aspirated flat plane crank V8, the LT6. It produced 670 horsepower and revs to 86,000. I'm sorry, 8,600 RPMs. Red line, offering exotic supercar exhaust note. That's crazy. No wonder why you burnt that mud.
Yeah, they made. From what I understand, when they changed the way the Corvette was made and put the engine like that, I think they were saying that that was supposed to be the answer to like the foreign supercar.
Yeah.
As far as being an American made car. But yeah, that joint, like when I'm out there driving that joint, like I have to be mindful because bro, I get up to 100 and something, and it don't even feel like it.
It's floating.
Yeah, it don't even feel like it, bro.
Y'all some car connoisseurs on this one.
Man.
You want us to talk about the pyramids and shit?
This nigga Monk gonna go. That's the second damn.
Yeah, I like any car. I like any car that look like a car that Batman would have drove. That's why I like the Teslas. Like cats don't even realize that the Model Y in the comics, there's a Batmobile that look like that joint.
Say word.
Like I be thinking, yeah, I think a lot of the dudes that's car designers used to be like Batman fans because like a lot of the damn Batmobiles back in the day, you know, when I was a kid looking at them in the comics, a lot of the cars now, like the sports cars, are designed just like them shits.
How you feel about you don't like trucks, like big cars, like how you feel about the Hummer?
Yeah, the
That
Hummer.
new Hummer.
That's a little too much for me. Like if I was, go ahead, bro.
No, I like that. I like that Dodge Rebel. That's
Dodge
that.
Rebel.
I killed Miles on the road with that. I was flying back. Now that I went from 100. I was doing 150 going down. Where was I going to 55? 55 headed to Louisiana. I was flying past. Nope, I'm bullshitting. That was 65. 65 go to Atlanta, right? 65 take you right into Atlanta. So man, passing everything. But yeah, that's what I like, that Rebel. If I can get anything, I want that Dodge Rebel.
Okay.
On the truck side.
Yeah, I'm more like if I was to get an SUV, like I don't know, I always wanted one of those G wagons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is them Hummers really good for off road, or they just
yeah,
look?
most definitely, bro.
So no, the G wagons are solid. That's they're a little too small for me. No, the Hummers is them Jones is crazy, man. I mean, I think I want one. But yeah, no, the G wagons is definitely a good vehicle. They real tight.
Yeah, that's as a big guy, that's why I can't get in it.
Yeah,
I need that
but
space.
you can write that joint off.
No, you can. You can for sure. And they smooth. Like they got like a great look to them. You know, my girl about to it's time for her to get out her car right now. And I wanted to get the Range Rover, the full size Range Rover, but she been thinking like, I kind of want the G Wagon. I'm like, I like the Range Rover, but I like the G Wagon too. Like, but I wanted to get.
I like the Range Rover too, and always wanted one. But every time I've been on a live and brought up the Range Rover, niggas is in the chat, yo, them joints is horrible. The maintenance is horrible. Like everybody always complaining about it.
Yeah,
it's not something you own though.
if you
You
got
said
one
what?
of those, you better have
It's
a
not
nice
something you
maintenance
own.
budget. You definitely better have it, cause I don't know what they did to them, bro. But them aluminum engine, I wore mine. From that point on, I went back to GM for a while, and my Jaguar had to do the same when I found out that they had the Ford. They was Ford.
I would only lease a Range Rover. I would never buy one.
But see, that's the thing. Like, that's what I was telling cats. I was like, yo, I'm probably not gonna keep it long enough for that.
Yeah, you gotta lease it.
I don't really keep cars that long, right? I'll keep them for a couple years, maybe like 3 years or something like that, and then I'll get something else.
Yeah. Once you reach the point in your life where you like, yeah,
I think you should get your girl a Ford Explorer.
hell no. She a reflection of me, man.
That nigga said no. If it don't cost $175,000, I'm not buying it.
She a reflection of me.
Bro,
If you ever had to,
get out of here, bro. I hate you, Rich.
If you ever had to go to the junkyard to get parts for a
This
car,
nigga Beans always finding something to hate on.
you want to know what the most, like, the one vehicle I see in every junkyard the most is that damn Ford Explorer. I think them joints be having transmission problems and shit.
Yeah, the Fords. That's what I said. I don't even mess with Fords.
Okay, get her the Lincoln Nautilus.
The Lincoln, that's a we ain't doing that till she has some babies. She has some babies, we gonna get some a little less cute, but right now I want in that Range Rover. She gonna look so good in that Range Rover.
Yeah, no, we really are gonna look so good in that Range.
I can. My kids love it.
That's payback from earlier
that's
when you
my car,
said,
though.
"What if I'm fucking your girl?" So, then your girl gonna look good in our Range Rover.
You got a girl?
Your girl, nigga. You heard what the fuck I said.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Why you saying it's so puzzled, man? You got a girl?
No, I ain't think he got no bitches. He be acting like he ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, nigga.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no
birthday,
hoes.
I definitely got laid for my birthday though.
Nigga, my always
Yo. Nah, all beans got is animosity, nigga.
Damn right.
That short man complex, short fat man complex.
Beans, you short?
Hell no. I don't know why y'all be
damn,
believing this nigga. This nigga be misquoting the Bible. And y'all still believe this nigga, man.
Hey, Harm, he's short to me. I bet you ain't bigger than me.
Beans, you was about to get a high five. What you mean no?
7,
Hey,
8, but
hey,
8 pairs of Timberlands is 8 pairs of Timberlands is bigger
Hey,
than
Pete Smurf. You know the happiest I ever seen Beans, bro.
When
this nigga was on a panel with us, and this nigga was sitting in the chair. This nigga had a bag of popcorn that was as tall as him. And it was all the way down to the floor, and he was just sitting there eating the popcorn. I'm like, where the hell he get that big ass bag of popcorn from? And this nigga was grinning from ear to ear, bro.
And guess where I got that bag from? Walmart. Hating ass month.
Hey, don't bring up no food, angry man. I'm still mad at you to have them two big ass burgers on the show.
Hey, them burgers
was fire as hell too, bro.
Smack.
Damn, man. Thinking bastards ain't had none in a minute either.
What some Beans, you just had popcorn the other show. Greedy ass.
I know that was my girl about that, but hey, nigga, this motherfucker, hey man, hey, angry man, I'm about to sample this Elvis nigga.
About to sample Elvis.
Hell yeah, I bet you it'd be fire, bro. This shit finna be fire, and I'm finna make a diss track the month.
Damn,
it's gonna be called "Why You Wear That Hat Every Show." Why you wear that hat every show, every show, every show, every show. Change that.
Hey, you ridiculous. Hold up, real quick. Super chat, fellas. Hold on, let me do this super chat. What? I'm looking to make sure there was no others, like no others. Hey, at Black TV with the $2 holler. Good morning, gentlemen. Just swinging by to speak. What it do? What it do? Black TV.
Salute.
That was bro. That was on the television show the other day, huh? Looking like Bean's twin.
Yo, you know how I know you? You know how I know you was rich, Mont? Cause Cheeky wear the same hat every show too, and he rich.
Oh, really?
Cheeky been wearing that same. Am I lying, Angry Man? He
No,
been wearing
nah,
that
you're not
same fucking Nike hat for 5 years. I swear to God.
Switch it up though.
But hey, P Smurf though, I swear to God, the same exact hat.
That's his favorite joint.
That shit's crazy. That's how I know these niggas rich. Cause they don't care. Niggas that show up in a different hat every segment, them niggas ain't got no fucking money.
Hey, you ain't never lied. I definitely ain't got no money, B.
Niggas, they be changing hats during the show and shit. 4, 5 hats. Nigga, same motherfucking hat for 9 years. Nigga, rich as hell. Crazy the motherfucker. And that nigga don't got no kids. No, he got the bag. Stankin' ass. Okay. Hey, Cheeky, send me $2, nigga. Your rich ass.
And I knew that nigga Mont was cool with that nigga Cheeky. I knew that shit.
Really? No, I wouldn't say that I don't know Cheeky like that, but when we on the panel together, I'm like, oh, I can peep. He just
Yeah, guess what? Guess what? I done had the same arguments with his ass. You niggas think alike. You niggas think alike for real. Like y'all niggas, I don't know. Something about y'all niggas in that age bracket. Y'all think similar.
He be bullying you too with the age stuff.
Nah, he don't. He not really on that type of time. Like Cheeky try to keep it. He try to keep it to the conversation. He don't really get too much into the back and forth, barking and yelling and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like, but he does now.
Man, that motherfucker told me a few months ago. He was like, "Beans, I see what you're saying now. Fuck that. These niggas are stupid." so now, hey, that motherfucker will definitely call you stupid. He ain't barking and yelling. You know that just ain't in his character. But he definitely will go back and forth with you. He definitely way more animated now.
You know yeah, I fell back. I fell back on going back and forth with him after that day he said I was bullying him. I was like, nah, nigga.
What? You bullying?
The nigga said, what? Nigga said I was bullying him and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. Like, nah.
Because you were.
I don't be bullying
that nigga not
nobody,
go
bro.
through all the hassle of putting niggas on thumbnails. He'll review a show. That's as much as he gonna do.
I don't be like. Here's my thing, right? I don't be bullying nigga. I just come from a background where niggas talk shit to each other.
That's
you feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas talk shit. You feel me?
Hey, I like hitting below the belt.
Let me tell you who I am.
Homo, balls, and all that.
Pete Smurf. If he what I think he is, he gonna understand this. Angry Man, when I was locked up, there's this thing that can happen to you when you're in the mob called a violation, right? Nigga, I got 3 of them. Okay.
That's because you talk out of turn, nigga.
Bro, that's because I don't disrespect. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that rank and all that other shit. You don't get to talk to me any kind of way you want to. It's just that serious. Hey. My man Twin Fo was trying to teach me. He like, this was when I was 17. Fo was like, bro, you not in the world no more. Like, you gotta learn how to let that shit go. You gotta know where you at and adapt to your surroundings, bro. Motherfucker tired of beating on your body.
So Beans, believe it or not, like me,
but that's how I got my first rank.
Me being chill is relatively new, right? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I used to be like a vicious I used to be like a notorious internet troll like a long time ago. Like, I was not chill. I had jokes for everybody. Like, I'm talking about, and like just all this like new intellectual thing stuff, and it's just like who I become. Like,
Was
you
that
know,
before the kids?
yeah, that was before that's for my babies. Yeah, I was in the streets. I'm way different now, man.
Hey,
But also, I don't know
Beans.
about you, but like, when did you realize, like, yo, just a little bit, you know, smarter than people around me, and I'm also interested in, you know, like I can go different places with a conversation.
Uh, I would have to say it was what's this 26? So it's probably 2020. It's probably 22,
Mm,
2022. Because before that, it was mostly Fight Club and shit, and then 2022 was kind of when my channel started taking off a little more. And then because I was trying to maintain what I call the intellectual standard, people couldn't follow along with that because
yeah,
everybody was just used to the Fight Club all out. But I'm trying to like really have a conversation. You know how Hamp be doing it?
yeah,
Like
him,
that's
him,
how I be wanting my shit to go. The only difference is I don't have the stoicism of him. So I wasn't as, clean with my requests. I became upset, frustrated. You know how I get, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And so people just didn't like that version of me. But they didn't understand I was frustrated because of the fact that I was realizing these motherfuckers is stupid. Right? Like I was used
Hey,
to being
Beans.
in a room with motherfuckers that was smarter than me, and now it wasn't the case no more, and that shit was frustrating.
Hey, Beans.
Mhm.
Hey, Beans. Hey, yo,
Yeah.
that part you said where you said niggas said they tired of beating on your body,
Hmm.
bro. Look, when I was in my teens, right? So I got older cousins that I can't physically beat in a fight, right?
Hmm.
But the niggas don't want to fight me because they get tired of fighting me. Cause like if you able to beat me up back then, if you was able to beat me up, it was never over for me. So it's like next time, nigga, I see you or whatever, like nigga, I try to catch a nigga on the bike, like you know how a nigga be sitting on the bike and shit, and you try to
Hmm.
catch a nigga off balance and shit,
Hmm.
nigga, it was on like forever, nigga. If you try to
See,
beat me up,
and then look at this, Mont. See, look at this. This another thing, right? That's why I was saying the trait earlier. Like, it ain't no jealousy. I just got likes and dislikes and pet peeves and shit, right? I have
yeah,
expectations. Angry Man know this. Fatty know this. Everybody know this. I have expectations. So I had conversations with Angry Man where this nigga exposed to me all the knowledge this nigga have about us historically as black folks. Books and shit this nigga got. This nigga got a library. Not a lot of niggas got libraries. You know what I'm saying? So now,
yeah,
guess what? My expectation is always that. So if you don't meet that, I'm gonna be frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Same
Yeah.
thing, same thing with P Smurf, same thing with him. They show me where they are as it pertains to having an understanding of that Bible. People that can go from this book to that book, this will quote these scriptures, tell you what stuff is at. You know what I'm saying? So now
yeah,
that's gonna always be my expectation. I'm putting you on that pedestal. And anytime you don't meet that, it's kind of disappointing for me. So I had to kind of teach myself to get over that. Like, how the fuck I can't expect for people to be perfect shit. I'm not fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it's still kind of like disappointing when motherfuckers can't have a conversation. That shit is stressful, especially when it's niggas I know that got it, bro. If I'm on a panel with a nigga, Angry Man, you, P Smurf, motherfucking even now Harwin, motherfucking Willie, you know what I'm saying? Aaron O, Cheeky, like my expectation is I'm about to get the most ultimate mental stimulation because I like learning, bro. You ever notice you could go watch a motherfucking what's that white boy name? The English nigga, Jordan Peterson video. This nigga
hmm,
ain't yelling, he ain't screaming, he ain't cussing, ain't nobody bitches and hoes, none of that shit. Motherfucker got 3, 4, 5 million views, right? I
yeah,
could watch that kind of shit and it's entertaining and stimulating. I'll be like, damn, can we produce something like that, bro? Can
but
we get
but Jordan Peterson, he get like frustrated too. Like he damn near came out of his body on Destiny's ass because he was saying some goofy ass shit. And I saw him getting frustrated. I'm like, yo, he about to blow. He about to
But he,
snap out.
he will tear a motherfucker down. Don't get it twisted. But he do it in such an intellectual way. You know, it's never you see ass nigga or nothing like that. It's just shit. That nigga will, to your point, frustratedly sometimes though, like he did with that one woman when she was trying to say how dare he I think it was something had to do with the trans
Woman
people.
on the news, right?
Yeah. And he was like, there, but you doing the exact same thing to me. Because you speaking the truth. Right. And she was like, he's like, yeah, gotcha. Right. Like I like tear motherfucker down like that, bro. Expose the
But
motherfucker
see,
for
like,
the hypocrisy in their ideology, you know what I'm saying, instead of the personal attacks. Yeah. With who? Not no more, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I can show you. Not no more. Well, yeah, but those don't happen though. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah,
I hate
yeah,
debates.
no, those don't happen. And the reason why, bro. So what happened was, I understand. But me and Cheeky was on the show one time. We was kind of, and I called the University of Louisville. I called the State Department and spoke with the lady who was the assistant head, right? And she basically told me, she said, listen, the point of a debate is to win. Like straight up and down. Whatever you got to do, whatever tricks you need to pull, the point of a debate is to win. And she said,
Mhm,
what you want to have is philosophical conversations. That's not the
mhm.
same thing. And
Exactly.
ever since that lady said that to me, I kind of don't want to debate no more. Because for me, it ain't about winning. It's about juxtaposing our philosophical ideologies in order to see who's the strongest, who's is more applicable to the macro, and then at the same time, edifying the audiences who may or may not change their mind. Me and you don't have to change each other's mind, but as long as we acknowledge each other and don't try to treat each other like what we saying is just complete idiocracy, that's the kind of conversation I want to be a part of. So
Hey, let me say
I don't
this,
really want
Reezuhn,
to debate, bro.
Reezuhn. Wait, before you start, Reezuhn, I'm gonna be quick because I'm Trey got my ass. He got the sleep coma coming on me, snoring like that. Hey, fellas, as always, I enjoy y'all conversation. Chat, as always, thanks for the support. Love and respect to everybody. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later for sure. Be
All
safe
right,
and be
P.
wise out there.
All right, bro. Yeah. I just wish niggas could just understand, bro. Like everything don't gotta be an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas try to create arguments out of in places where it ain't at. As long as we having conversations as two human beings with different walks of life, we will meet somewhere and there will be discord. We do
Mhm.
not have to manufacture it. We don't have to fake it. You
Yo,
know?
beans, that's the biggest issue. No reason. No. So what he's saying is, if
That,
people
that
had, if people had the composure, right, to have conversations, and for one, assume that the person across from you has something to offer, right?
Mhm.
The same way that you have something to offer, and had this conversation, and not necessarily, judge this individual, but we both in the pursuit of like truth, right? So, for
Mhm.
example, if I'm talking to Beans and I make a point, and Beans is dismantling my point, and he says something, and I'm like, I might start agreeing with Beans, right? And motherfucker be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm not trying to be right. Like, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to, you know, I I want to." I'm trying to find the truth. I don't give a fuck about, being right and all that shit. That's why a lot of niggas hate me in this joint, because they be like, yo, we had the girls in a corner. We had them in a corner. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Oh yeah, you're not reason. You cool. No, not with a conversation.
Exactly. This is exactly what I don't want to debate.
Not with a conversation. That's a debate, but not
yo,
a
Yep.
conversation.
you
That's
can't
exactly what I don't
avoid
want to debate.
you 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 can't avoid you can't avoid arguments and disagreements when you're expressing different ideas, and there's
Mhm.
one main reason for that is because people are stupid.
Mhm.
With stupid people, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, I
because it's
literally got
stupid.
a show mine called The Stupid Detention.
Mm.
Like, so Angry Man is 100% correct, goddamn it. Straight up, bro. Motherfucker be stupid, bro.
If me and Beans had a conversation, like a actual like we wouldn't, it wouldn't argue at all. Like,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
no point.
It's only like if for me it's about whether or not the person is being disingenuous. Like that's I think that's where right now, as much as I have grown, and shout out to all the people who acknowledge it in my chat, in the emails, in cash apps and shit, that they see my growth. I be needing to hear that shit, you know. But truth be told, as much as I have grown, one of the places where I'm still deficient at is not being so quick to wrath because I be thinking people be being disingenuous. To Angry
Mm.
Man's point, some people genuinely be stupid. And I don't always believe that at first because I just be assumed. Like I said, bro, I'm used to not being the smartest person in the room. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is I always surrounded myself with people who was doing better than me, people who knew more than me. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
except for maybe my brothers, and that's only because of my upbringing versus theirs. My mama was an educator, so I'm a little bit more educated than my brothers on my daddy's side. But other than that, shit, everybody always knew more, did more, accomplished more. You know what I'm saying? So when I came to YouTube, I was expecting like this was gonna be my college. You know, it was gonna be like my return to college where I'm around all these intelligent ass people, you know what I'm saying, with all these theories and all this shit and motherfuckers meeting in the hallways and having all these goddamn uh fake ass black, black student caucuses and all that kind of shit. You know, higher learning, man. I thought it was gonna be some shit like that on YouTube, but I got here.
Mm-mm.
It was like conservative. Everybody 6 feet. Everybody makes six figures, but nobody don't know how to think really. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Where'd I go?
No, that's a movie. Yeah,
Yo, Beans, you know
yeah.
what fucked me up, right? So I'm the type of person I am, right? I'm a real, I'm a, I'm a problem solver, right?
Mhm.
So when people do things like uh give you studies and things like that, right? So for example, with the Cheyenne Bryant thing and the most, child psychiatrist saying beating your child is bad, right?
Yeah.
A normal person will accept that as it is. But I
Mhm.
know that those child psychologists don't have the appetite for the truth that I do, right? So I ask deeper questions. I want to look into the study and I'm going to find the flaws and I'm going to, stuff like that, right? Um, and it almost make me used to make me feel like you shouldn't question people like that. But my problem is you didn't actually do the work that I would have done with that information, and that's the problem, and that's why I'm questioning you. Because in reality, when you dig into that information, um, it's not as concrete as people think, and it
Mhm.
overrepresents certain people and underrepresents other people. Like for example, me as a father with a great relationship with my kids, extremely affectionate, right? Never really have to put my hands on my children. But if I ever do have to put my hands on my children and I deem it necessary, those fathers aren't represented in the study, right? It's much more, neurotic mothers and stuff like that who kids don't listen to you anyway. No matter
Mm.
how much you whoop them, they're not going to listen to you. Where is where I just got to say something to my kids and they listen to me.
Right.
They're taking that data and they're saying, oh, you know what? When we average this out, it just don't make no sense to whoop your child because it's always going they're gonna end up putting their hands on other people.
Well, but
No,
the
they
thing
don't. They
is,
don't. They
but
don't
you,
know. They go ahead, bro.
but you're still highlighting that women shouldn't hit the kids, right? So that's basically what you just extrapolate from that is that women shouldn't hit kids, right? And I
But
learned that some years
maybe I
ago.
overrepresented that part of the data. It could be. I was just giving an example, but it could be more. It's like it's dads and shit too. But
Well, but it depends. If you to your point, right? If it's coming from this place of simple anger, or to your point, neuroticism, right? And that's problematic, right? But I know somebody, I can't remember who it was, bro. Like I said, I didn't learn so much. The shit is just conflated. Now I know why old people used to say, "Boy, I done forgot more than your ass know." You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but it was somebody that I was uh, researching on years back and talked about the psychological damage that it does to boys for their mamas to beat on them, particularly when they're older. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now you could stop this person if you wanted to. I got to an age where my mama grabbed the extension cord, swung that motherfucker. I grabbed that bitch, wrapped it up, body slammed my mama on the couch, and was like, "No, you not finna be
Well,
beating me with no motherfucking
well,
extension cord. This shit is crazy.
well,
I'm not taking
the
this shit."
problem is this. The problem is when you see these child psychologists talking about corporal punishment having extreme negative effects on people, they're always basing it off of the parent that's being abusive. They're never basing it off the parent that disciplines the child, but they're not abusing the child, right? So it's not a matter of, like, first of all, if you getting hit with an extension cord, that's crazy, right? And like, I know cats that got whipped with extension cords, Hot Wheels tracks, all types of wild shit, right? But discipline, like, for instance, growing up, I got disciplined, but it wasn't no extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no extra wild shit, right? So what I noticed with my kids is, like, two of my sons, and I haven't had to really get at them like that growing up, but two of my sons, they will respond to a physical punishment, right? Like, they'll tighten up and do what they're supposed to, right? But one of my sons, because he was tougher than the other two, he didn't really respond to a physical punishment. So his punishment is like timeout. Is like not being able to go here, go there, like that. That's what he responded well to. So, like, the one thing that I noticed with child psychologists, they never talk about punishment as far as, like, conditioning, as far as correcting your children. It's not universal. Some children respond well to certain stuff and others respond well to other things, right? So, like, some kids, you put them in timeout, they don't care, right? But then some kids, you put them in timeout, that shit is brutal. They hate that shit. You feel me? And so they'll tighten up just because they don't want to have their PlayStation taken from them, or they don't want to have to sit in a room where everybody else is outside playing and shit like that. So it just depends on the child, right?
Absolutely. Reason, how many kids you got kids? I'm curious what makes you so confident. So I got 3 kids, right? And from having children, I understand how they are different human beings, different souls, right? Even though they come from the same dad, at least, right? They are completely different people. And also, I saw this the other day that all your kids will really have different parents, right? Because you will respond differently to each of your children. They'll have a different experience. Um, but yeah, like, kids are different, got different souls, and like my one daughter, she she could be an actor because of just like how dramatic she is. Like, she could be amazing at acting. Another daughter who just do everything right. Don't gotta tell her twice. My son is wild. In school, that's just who he is. He bouncing off the walls. He love, he an artist though. But kids are different and they respond differently to different things because they're different people. Like, for example, you say something to Angry Man, he may not respond the same way that Beans might respond. You say something to me, I might not respond the same way that we won't respond the same way to different things. Go ahead, Reason. That's not true. Why? How is that true? There are people with their yeah, no. So even not been in being going to jail, there are people behind bars who end up. So this
That's
is the
not
thing, right?
true.
Yeah, this is the thing. You have certain people in
No,
jail
it's not.
who go to the hole a lot more than others who've never been to the hole, right? Because they respond differently than that other individual. You got somebody in jail who doesn't care if they continuously get more time at it. You got motherfuckers who go to jail and then they die in jail because they like, I'm still shot out. I ain't stopping. Like,
I got homies that go to prison. I got homies that go to prison, get out of prison, and go right back to doing what they did that got them in prison in the first place. So it's not true. Like some people lose their freedom and they'll tighten up and get out of prison and walk the straight and narrow. But there's a lot of dudes I know that go to prison, they get out of prison, they go right back to doing the same shit. Yeah, I know what it was made for, but it doesn't.
it don't
But it
necessarily
doesn't.
make you feel alone. It just gets them away from
But it
us.
but it but it doesn't. The entire prison system, the entire the hey, check this out. Reason. No, they don't. The entire prison system needs to be rethought and reformed. That shit does not. That shit does not. That shit does not work. That shit does not work. I'm not talking about it sucking. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it sucking. It's supposed to suck to be locked up, but there's certain things that need to be done in order to reform a prisoner so that they can easily transition back into society. We haven't even really done a full psychological analysis on the effects of being institutionalized.
I think it make you more of a criminal.
It's in some cases it does. In some cases, dudes went to prison and got a better education on how to be a criminal, and then came out and then started doing more shit. So, but that means the system is not working. That means the system is not working. That means it's not working. No, that means it's not working.
No,
Hey
no.
yo, Reason,
Reason.
I get that you like to fucking come up here to argue with people, but stop saying stupid shit, bro. Have you ever been to prison? Have you ever
He
been to
didn't call you
prison?
stupid.
Have you ever been to prison? Okay,
That's not
you've never been to prison. Prison is different from jail, bro. Drastically different. So number one, if you've been to jail but not prison, that lets me know that the reason you feel the way you feel about it is because jail works on you. That's why you've never went to prison. The dudes that go to prison, what's your question? Yo, I've been to jail numerous times. I've been to jail numerous times. And I would beat your fucking ass, Reason. Stop playing with me, bro. I would beat your motherfucking ass, Reason. Stop playing with me. I done been to jail plenty of fucking times. No, because I'm not stupid. But I don't have no problem going. I don't have no problem going if I need to. And that's the part you not getting. There's some people in this world. There's some people in this world. Yo, Reason, I swear to God, you bitch ass nigga. That's all you come up here for, isn't it? Is your life that miserable, my nigga? I know you a miserable motherfucker because every time you come up here, you tried to start an argument with Beans, but he didn't bite. Talk to me about toughness. You sitting there with a fucking Elmo Scully on, nigga. It's crazy work. What is that, a Powerpuff joint? That's my motherfucking name, dumb fuck.
But yeah, you some people go to prison and they don't it's not the same to everybody. Some people don't mind it, others do.
No, I didn't throw nothing off. I didn't throw nothing off. You threw it off. You threw it off when you said, you threw it off when you said, you threw it off when you said, yo, man, shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga. Cause you only up here for that stupid shit. You ain't up here to have no conversation. Everybody else be fooled by your bullshit. Everybody else is fooled by your bullshit, my nigga. Everybody else is fooled by your bullshit, but I'm not. You only come up here to argue with motherfuckers. You only come up here to argue with motherfuckers. You only come up here to argue with motherfuckers. You do it every time. Nah, you do it every time. You do it every time. No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to debate your miserable, stupid ass, nigga. You said the prison system actually works. It does not. You said the prison system makes everybody fall in line. That is a stupid statement. Dumb statement. Don't tell me to woo-saw, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Niggas kill me trying to control another nigga's emotions. Shut the fuck up. Bitch ass nigga. Man, fuck what you offered. Fuck what you offered. Fuck what you offered, bitch. You ain't offering me nothing, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You definitely trying to think. You definitely trying to think, but you're not succeeding. Talking about the prison system makes people straighten up. That's stupid. It's not. The prison system and being locked up does not make people straighten up. It is varied. It varies from person to person. Some people don't care about that shit, bro. No, that's not what you were saying. Rewind the tape, bitch ass nigga. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, white boy. I don't care how many niggas say you got a black daddy. You a fucking white boy. You a fucking white boy. You a fucking white boy, and you a corny motherfucker. You a corny motherfucker that comes up here to fucking argue with people because your fucking life is miserable, nigga. Where your bitch at? Where your bitch at? Where your bitch at, nigga? Where your bitch at? Exactly. 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 You ain't got no bitches, nigga. You ain't got no bitches, nigga. You ain't got no bitches, nigga. Your bitches is your right and left palm, nigga. Corny ass motherfucking nigga. You a corny ass 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 nigga. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Bitch ass nigga. Come up here every day with that same fucking hustle. Start a conversation to create an argument. That's your shtick. Every fucking time.
You don't think he really stupid?
You said what? If he the statement he said was a stupid statement. We all know the prison system. Just because somebody get locked up don't mean they're gonna straighten up and act right. If that was the case, we'd have an entirely different society.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dudes get locked up and go ahead, bro.
No, I think if we like was was more strict, like we chop niggas hands off and shit. If they do certain things, I think we have a more strict society. Like we be better, less
Well,
crime.
yeah, like that's like if you look at Japan, Singapore, like whenever you have countries that's really strict about the small stuff, people tend to fall in line a little more. You know what I'm saying? When you got a country where niggas is getting put in jail just for littering, you know, people tend to act a little more respectfully. You feel me? But
Yeah,
here, you know what I'm saying? You can get away with doing some wild shit. You can get away with doing some heinous shit. Like you could get caught, go to court, and beat the trial and be guilty as hell.
yeah. I be I be saying that like a lot of I know a lot of people like to say, oh, the prison system against us and all that type of shit. Motherfuckers don't talk about how often we get off from that shit. They don't like to mention that. Like I I I didn't got off every case that I've ever had in my life. And I did everything. Like
Yeah,
did the shit, but I got off all of them.
yeah.
Probation, you know, probation here, over here I just, they take too long because they backed up, so now they can't test the sample, and it's like, all right, they just throw it out.
Well, I think it's because they don't really, when you look at the court system, they don't really run it like it's a justice system. They run it like it's a business. You know what I'm saying? So like instead of it being about the shit somebody did being wrong and them trying to get to the best way to punish that person for doing the wrong thing, like it's so many things you can do. Like you can get the right lawyer, you can know the right person. Like it's so many things you can do to get off. So like I think in America, like people just, they do shit because they know like there's a shot they're gonna get off, even if they do some heinous shit.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact.
And then you got some dudes that's out here, they're living a prison life outside of prison. So like it's kind of like that joke that Chris Rock told. Like if you live in the projects, depending on what projects you live in, as harsh as they can be, like going from there to a jail cell ain't really that much difference. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? It's like that's why you got this whole what do they call it? The school to prison pipeline,
Yeah.
where you literally experiencing similar institutional things outside of prison. Cause like if you in a neighborhood, like let's say you in Brooklyn, let's say you in the projects like freaking Marcy and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with niggas. This, when you come outside, you got to deal with bullshit outside or whatever, and then you try to stay in the crib most of the time because you don't want to deal with the bullshit. That's not that much different from prison. Because in prison, your cell is your house, right? So you might be chilling in there and not really wanting to go out and congregate with everybody else because you don't want to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's too similar.
And the culture is the same. Like a lot of black culture in the hood, a lot of it is jail culture. A big portion of it is
Yeah,
jail culture. You know,
yeah.
what might that be? Why you say that? Is that actually racism though? Yeah, but is that so? Is it due to them thinking that they're better than you, or is it due to them more like an imperialist type of mindset where it's like, okay, this is our group. Yeah, but think about it, right? Yeah. So reason, think about this. Think about this reason. Um, you go to prison, right? Obviously, you got to go with the white people. Um, you go to prison. Reason you, got, reason you have to go with the white people. Okay. Tho- all right, those are your two options. I give you Spanish. I give you Spanish people, right? Either Spanish people or white people, but you can't go with the black people, right? You got to go with one of them because you look like you white. Reason you can't go with the black people.
Well, here's the thing. Here- Here's the thing, man. It's not. It's not. He's not. He's not completely. He's not completely wrong about the racism thing. Like in jail, it is a lot of racism. Well, in prison, it's a lot of racism. But I would say, even though that racism exists, everybody clicking up is more on some tribalism type shit. So like
Hmm.
you got to go with your particular tribe. So because if you out there by yourself, you're gonna be shit out of luck. But there is a lot of racism, even down to the guards, calling black people, you know what I'm saying, niggas and shit like that. So a lot of that shit do exist in prison.
Yeah, I don't know. I think racism for me, when I think about racism, at least my personal, it's like it's truly in your heart and it's what you believe.
Hmm.
I don't personally think because somebody says something that makes them a racist for real, for real. A lot of people saying shit just to get a rise out of you. Um, yeah, what you been watching that's got you watching Joe Rogan or something?
Yeah, he was watching a prison documentary before he came over here.
Yeah, you been watching something that got you.
I just agree with you. I just agree with you about the racism thing. I just agreed with you about the racism thing.
But I don't think it's the only place where there's racism because that tribalism. All right, so how about this? Who, me? What you think? Yeah, I can remember. I'm a, I'm one of them people who can actually fight for real. You got me there, but I'm competent. I don't got no. I ain't gonna act like I got a real ground game, but I'm competent. You know, I can defend that. I can defend the take. I can. So, I mean, this is the thing. You got a ground game. All right, but check this out. Check this out. What if I bite you? What if I bite you? What if I bite you? I said, what if I bite you? You're not that strong. You're not choking me out. It's gonna like so when you say you have a ground game, if you're if in your if in your mind you're going to choke me out, like you're going to be doing this within 20 seconds, you're tripping. It's not that's not happening. Yeah. So I don't. So now I'm starting to question if you actually have a ground game. Yeah. So this is what's making me actually. I actually believed you a few minutes ago, and now I'm starting to question you. You just told me you would break every bone, and by the time you get to my neck, like you're just talking crazy. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Oh my God. I'm starting to question if you've ever been in a fight, bro.
Like what the hell? Yeah, you've been watching Joe Rogan. That's what it is. How long? You don't sound like a fighter. You just sound like somebody. What
You
belt you
said
on right now?
YouTube. You said YouTube to supplement the rest of it. You said YouTube to supplement the rest of it.
What weight you on right now? I mean, what belt you on? Interesting.
What the fuck?
Interesting. But he breaking nigga breaking
Bro,
femurs.
you up here talking that type of shit with a white belt? Bro, name the two fighting styles that you just said you're trained in. Okay, so in jujitsu, you have belts, right? Okay, what are the order of the belts?
He watched Joe Rogan. That's how he got that one.
Because I have a son. Because my son, look, my oldest son currently is in jujitsu. He's grown. And he's
Mm.
probably about to go to work right now. I can ask him about this because I'm not trained in jujitsu.
No, I believe you got a gi, nigga. Like I'm not. I
Like
think
nigga, like a
that's funny. That's funny. You're not strong. You're not. You're not. You're not strong enough.
pause. Pause. Yo, yeah.
Like you. You don't have the
Yo, there's a
skill.
whole song. There's a whole song called "I'm Gonna Take You Down," talking about getting with chicks, bro. No, you're the weirdo because you said it. You're the weirdo
That's
because you
funny.
said it, yo.
Reason you don't have the skill to offset the strength disadvantage that you have. Mm.
Yo, I swear to God, I wish these conversations was in person. Because there's no way you'd be talking like this, bro. There's no way you'd be talking like this. You get slapped so fast. You get slapped so fast, Reason. There's no way you'd be talking like this in person, bro. No, you wouldn't. You get your ass beat, bro. You would get your ass beat. You know when the last time I was a white belt? You know when the last time I was a fucking white belt? You know when the last time I was a white belt? At 8 years old, nigga. At 8 years old, nigga. You wouldn't do anything. You would get your ass beat. You would get your ass beat. You would get your ass beat. Reezuhn. You bitch. You're a miserable bitch. You're a miserable bitch. You come here to start arguments. Mine ain't even disrespect you when you talking to him crazy. You a bitch. No, he didn't. He was having a whole conversation with you, and you started talking about how you would choke him out. The fuck is wrong with you?
The,
The fuck?
I wouldn't say I don't like you. I think you're entertaining. No, I mean, that would be considered disrespect. I mean, I think it's entertaining. I think it's like Hasbullah, the little boy, Hasbullah. Yeah, like, and like I view it as like Hasbullah, so it doesn't like bother me. Reason, if I'm being honest, I think if we all went to prison, I would fear for you, sexually. I don't know. I would fear for you that if we all went to prison, that somebody inside of there would get you. I wouldn't really fear for the other guys, but okay, just saying. Okay, what if he take the knife from you? I don't know. I feel like he would. I feel like somebody would get you, and I feel like we would lose our boy Reason. We just have to like whenever we see. Yeah. Uh, you got to show him your paper. You got to show your paperwork. Okay. Oh, you said I got bread. I thought you said paperwork. Interesting. I mean, you know what's the difference though? Like, if I went to jail, I would know people inside of there though, right? Whereas, like, if you went to jail, you wouldn't know anybody. I'm just saying, like, it's not likely you know anybody. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think you have the ability to fake it, like to like fake tough. Like, I don't think you can like. I don't even think you can fake it. I don't think you can fake like you tough like it. Like, if you went to jail, I think pretty quickly like you just wouldn't be able to fake it. Go fake tough for me. Like, as soon as you talk, it's like it's already there. I don't know. I just feel like really quickly, niggas will realize like, oh, this nigga pussy. Nah, you don't have no knife. How you gonna make it? How you gonna make a knife? They be fighting over you in that joint. That's funny. Don't wear that Elmo hat. Well, why would you say that you can beat me up? The fuck? Yeah, well, that's your fault. You said you could beat me up. Sure. Well, nah. I gotta, you think so? Nah, but I pay my taxes. Pay a lot of money to get my taxes done. I'm, uh, yeah. No, you. I mean, no, I can fight. But, wow, interesting. No, I mean, I can defend myself. So you need to train though. I mean, isn't it? Everybody should train, but you just need a little more than me. You need to train more than I do because I actually know how to fight, and I've been I grew up fighting, right? So it's just kind of like there's an innate um ability there, but yeah, but you didn't grow up fighting, like so this would be like your first fight, so you should train a little bit more than I do. Yeah, but you are more like, you know, never actually. No, I don't think so. Because a fight is different than like training. It's like shooting, with nobody with nothing shooting back at you. With martial arts, these yeah, I was born with car jujitsu. No, you think you can beat me in car jujitsu? I'll choke you out real fast. I'll choke you out real fast. How would I do it? Guillotine. Yeah, you wouldn't do it. This is completely fake. I mean, there's nothing to know. You wouldn't do it. There's no answer. There's, there's no answer. We'll probably never end up in a car together, but yeah, I'll choke you. I'll choke you. I'll be alive. I'll be alive. You wouldn't, and I'll be in trouble for killing a white man, for choking a white man. And I'll be like, no, he's not white. He's not white. He's dad is black. Assume this is a cab. We got a lot of room. Uh, you so smart. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I gotta get out of here. I gotta take my kids to school. Get them ready for school and stuff like that. Yeah, how old are you? You got kids? You a virgin? Yes, you are. It's not. You think you white. You think because you got white people here, it's better than mine. You didn't have to say it. You you didn't have to say it. Most communication is body language. No. Don't put that on me. You said you got good hair. I mean, is that what you guys said? No, that's not even good hair. It's white people hair. No, it's white people hair. Good hair is like waves and stuff like that. No, I don't think so. No, yeah, but you white though. Yeah, you white. That's the problem. Like a lot of people think black people want to be something else, but I think most black people actually think they're superior to other races. Like I would never give up being black to like look like you, right? I think I prefer, you know, this. Um, so that's like a deficit for you is like the being white part. You don't think it's a deficit you being white? You don't think you being white is a deficit for you? Be honest. Be honest. You could look more black, would you? I don't think you're being honest. Yeah, but I'm right though. Yes, you do. He loves being white passing. They'll say he loves being white passing. They'll say no, he loves being white passing. He wouldn't give that up for nothing. Like he talks about it all the time. Oh, you're right. They don't know you. You you, you can't tell me that you don't want to be more black. 'Cause that's the side. Do you consider yourself black or white? Do you consider yourself to be black or white? No. Why you gotta insult me? Whatever. No, you called me out my name. Whatever. Whatever. So if you had to choose one, if somebody like you had them fill out a paper, you had to choose one, would you say, "Oh, I'm black. I'm a black." You said black. You would check black, right? If you had to check off African American or white on a piece of paper, you can't choose both. Which one would you check off? White or black? You got to check one. Told you. You. It ain't in the benefits. You don't get no fucking benefits from checking black, yo. You don't get no fucking benefits for checking black. Cut that out. You don't check black for benefits, nigga. You check black because you think you black and you want to be more black. Fuck out of here. You know, You check black because you want to be black. You put what you want on your ID. What your ID say? No, as far as race, what's your ID say? It says African American. It says black African American. You mad now? You upset at me now? Cause yeah, okay. Well, yeah. I want to see what your ID say. Yeah, I want to see that ID. Where is you put black on that? You put black on your ID. You put black on your ID. You, you think you black? Want to be black? Mm. That Elmo. Said someone. You looking for your race on your ID? That shit probably say black male, mad misleading. They should put you in. You should get in trouble for that. Lying on your ID for misleading people on your ID. That shit should not say black. Else the cops ain't gonna know who to look for. If it got black on your ID, the cops ain't gonna know who to look for. You think if you was running from the cops, what you think they would say on the walkie-talkie? If you was running from the cops, you think they would say like white male, age 30, roughly, long hair, ammo hat? Mm. Oh, like so if you get out the house or something like that, the police be like, Dalvin, take you back to the house type shit. If you like escape. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that's because they think you retarded. They think you retarded. Unfortunately. I'd hate to break it to you. I don't think you retarded. It don't count. It, yeah. If you know, if a retarded person thinks you're retarded, that's just saying that you're smart. No, no, because look, since you're retarded, right? Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that what I'm trying to explain to you is that if a retarded person calls me retarded, that means I'm smart. That makes me intelligent because I think you're retarded. No, since you're retarded, if you say I lack intelligence, that mean I have intelligence. No, no, but then you replaced it with lack intelligence. So no way, no matter how you slice it, it's going to be the opposite of what you say. I guess you know they saying you look like Jorge Masvidal in the comments, right? But he whip your ass. He whip your, he won't beat my ass. He beat your ass though. Obviously, obviously he won't beat my ass, but he beat your ass. You think so? What weight class you in? How tall are you? I'll beat your ass. I'll beat you the fuck up. 150. You 5'6", 150. 5'6", 150 is crazy. I appreciate that. You can't. How did you learn that on YouTube? You learned that on YouTube too? That's not a thing. I don't play kickball. When the last time you washed them sheets? Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Be honest. Yeah, I'd like to know how long though. Just think about it. So you lying? I didn't ask you when you did your laundry. When you washed them sheets though, them became comfortable. No, you lying. You That's when you wash your clothes. When you wash your comforter. Uh, those are separate. Laundry is laundry, but your sheets you wash them separately. No, you didn't. You're lying. You're gaslighting. You're trying to gaslight. You haven't washed your comforter in a long time. No, I dig it. I'm asking you when you wash the comforter. I just I just feel like it smells funny. I feel like your room got a smell to it. That's your room. That's your room. That's your room right there. I just feel like you got a smell to it. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because your bed is on the wall. But the side of your bed is on the wall. You got headboard? I I can't show you my room because there's another adult sleeping in it right now because I'm not gay and I get bitches. So it's a woman in my room. So you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. But well, yeah, well, that's different though. That's different. It don't matter if you believe me. It matter if I believe you. It don't matter if you believe me. Your opinion don't matter. Only mine do. Nah, you did love. Is your bed on the wall? That's how I knew you. That's how I knew you live with your grandma. You gotta move your bed off the wall though, because then every girl is gonna know you live with your grandma. That's the telltale sign for everybody. No, bed on the wall means you still live with your parents. That's a childhood bed. That's a childhood bed. If you bed on the wall, use a childhood bed. That is your childhood bed. It is. How long you had that mattress in particular? How long in particular have you had that mattress? No, for sure. Okay, I'm sorry, but just answer my question real quick. How long in particular have you had that mattress? No, like how long have you had that particular mattress though? Okay, you're lying. You had that mattress for longer than that. All right, can you do a favor? Can you do me a favor? Take, no, all right, look. Take your phone. All right, but take your phone and go on the side of your bed on by the 49er sign and move the bed a little bit so and show us what's under there. Can you do what I asked you to do, please? Just curiosity. We we looking for toys and Doritos. Dro- no, do it. Take. Yeah, I want to. We want to see what's on under the bed on that other side, in that corner. Take the phone. Take the phone and go over. You see, yeah, take the laptop over. You see where that swimsuit model at? Because you don't get no bitches, and you got a swimsuit model poster. Is that poster even 2026? That calendar, the calendar you got up in the back. I bet it's a 2014. The freaky one. The, f- the, f- yeah, granddad passed down. Y'all passed down news. Y'all passed down news in your family. The United States government gave him a new calendar. You said he got it from the Vietnam War. I don't care. I'm not trolling. I'm chilling. What do you mean? I'm still being chill. I'm still being chill. No, I'm just asking a couple questions. That's all, man. Don't take it personal. How you taking it personal? Don't take it personal. I don't wanna. I'm not trying to beat up on you. Yeah, well, just show us over there though, the other side. No, we want to see the side of your bed. We want to see what's on. Yeah, let's see what we got. Charger. Is that a jack? That's a jack. What's in there? MTV Cribs. What's inside of those things? Those rollerblades? We got rollerblades. What's inside of that tote though? Uh, I saw some stuff in there. We got. Let's see. What we got here. Okay, we got what are these things? Is that? Oh, he's a. It looks like THC thing products maybe. Oh, you are a drug addict. Okay. You run a cannabis delivery service, or you work for a cannabis delivery service. Oh, you got any customers yet? You started a cannabis delivery service with your grandma? That's not okay. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should. I'm a real nigga. Don't say nigga though. You're not allowed to say nigga. You can't. Because you can't say nigga because you're not. You can't say nigga to me until I see that picture of your dad. Trey can't say me. It'll go on my live. You gonna say the N word on your live? What if somebody report it? 'Cause you white? Because they gonna say it's a white person saying N word. You gonna show YouTube a picture of your dad? That shit ain't. What was a reportable offense? It's different. I'm black. I can say nigga. I can say nigga. I'm black though. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, I can say nigga because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I can say nigga. Yeah, I can say it. You said, how does this make logical sense? I'll explain it to you. I can explain it to you. I already thought about it. Yeah, yeah. I can say white people slurs because I'm black and it's a part of black privilege. And you can't say black slurs because you're not allowed to say that. I'm just giving you the facts. No, you don't do that. No, you just said nigga by saying I'm gonna say nigga. You just said nigga by saying I'm gonna say nigga. You do that. You trying to no, you trying to sneak and say nigga. Just don't say nigga though. What reason? I gotta get out of here, but I hope you enjoy that. You enjoy your bed, your warm bed in grandma's house, and she when she wakes up and makes you some no, let me see what you gonna eat when you wake up. Let me guess what you eat when you wake up. Pause. I'm gonna guess the type of like grandma's boy you are. No. I feel even though you're a grown man, I feel like you eat cereal when you wake up. No, but I feel like I feel like as you eat cereal. Yes, you do. How old you said you're 31? 31 and you eat cereal when you wake up. That's crazy. You 31 and you eat cereal when you wake up. That's ridiculous. You know that? Hard hard one probably hard, hard one probably sleeping. And the hard one to whoop your ass here. You don't want to talk to him. Probably both, but at least intellectually though. I just know that he ain't gonna take it easy on you. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, you guys go tell your grandmom that y'all out of milk. Even though you 31, you gonna wait for her to get it. Cereal. You like, grandma, we out of milk. You literally gonna wait for her to get the milk. I'm not saying what you want me to say. I say what I want. Granny, granny, eh, granny, we out of granny, we out of milk. Grant, Gramps, we out of milk. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, no, no. I believe you. I'm literally my hands are sweating over here. So if I could describe, if I could give you a description, if I could give you a description, my hands are sweating. I'm literally. No, look, check this out. I want to give you. I want to give you a description. I want to give you a description. So my hands are sweating, and I'm also biting my nails right now, both hands at the same time. That if you can imagine, what that looks like.
About it.